And maybe for a lot of us, like, it's Labor Day and we're celebrating Labor Day. So for everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're new, thank you for being here on a holiday. And if you're not, thank you for being consistent, which is another Monday, another beautiful day here at Unblinded, where we come here together to co-create fun, simple, magical micro distinctions and frictionlessness that free exponential abundance in your money, time, and magic. So now I see Adam Gugino is out here. Mr. Gino, what is up with you? How has been your weekend, sir? And what are you present to on this ecosystem merging Mastery Monday?
Weekend has been phenomenal. Thank you so much for asking, Fernando. I've been spending a lot of time with family, friends, and of course, it wouldn't be a weekend without a little pickleball. So been just a great weekend overall.
There's nobody better pickleball in the world. This man is taking on the pickleball world. That's it. Good morning, Fernando, Adam, Unblinded. Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. So happy Labor Day to you, Fernando.
Thank you, sir. Happy Labor Day, Mr. Calgi.
Yeah, thank you. And Adam, happy Labor Day and to you.
He has
and to you, my friends. Yes, and to you, my friends.
And I want to say happy Labor Day to everybody. I want to say happy Labor Day to the Unblinded team. Nicole, you have been a straight up, nonstop warrior making things happen. Tinkerbell spreading pixie dust across the world, and has been unbelievable the job that you have done. So thank you. Chaz, warrior, day in, day out, brother, making things happen. Miles, thank you. Teresa, beautiful job as we've evolved and created scheduling, friction decreasing in so many amazing ways. Robert Fulton, crushing it as the man behind the scenes in so many different ways, working like a lunatic. And of course, again, Adam and Fernando, not here without you and everybody making magic happen. Certainly, most importantly, not here without all of you listening day in, day out. And for a long time, I've maintained the back to school calendar, although this summer has not felt like a typical summer. It is by far the most I've worked in probably the last 15, let me think for a second. It is the most I've worked during a summer, probably my entire life, to be honest, but also loved it and enjoyed it. But it is back to school time. It's an odd back to school time as we look out into the world of COVID here in the U.S. It's been back to school time. And so actually in certain places in the U.S. for a while, on the East Coast, it's back to school time. Labor Day equals back to school for life. And there's massive gratitude and acceleration consistently present in my world. And I'll bring that now to our Unblinded world. And it's time to say, hey, where are we going? What are we looking to achieve? I enjoy the idea of 2 New Years, 2-year starts, January 1 and also post Labor Day. So as we sit today and reflect upon what's happened since last Labor Day, last beginning of September to now, how's it been for you? What are the things you're most proud of? What's the areas that you've grown? For so many of you, your influence mastery, your process mastery, and self mastery have been elevating tremendously. And for many others as well. And for you, I'm sure there's been beautiful wins in terms of your health, your finances. For many, you're simply understanding your concepts of marketing and selling integriously. Your just enjoyment of life. You're seeing things through a different prism and story, and that's my hope. And for those that are still on that journey and looking to make those breakthroughs, it's present for you. It's right there. You have everything you need inside of you. You're more than enough. You're worthy. You're incredible. You're amazing. And we would offer to you on this day, we would offer to you the ability to reflect and enjoy if you can. With some, we have some beautiful one-on-one sessions coming up for today. I'm looking forward to those. I don't know if I've ever, that I could recall, worked on Labor Day. But it's not going to be work. It's enjoyment and it's mission and it's acceleration. And for those that are unaware, and we'll keep sharing it all day, this week we made the final decision. September 18th to 22nd is happening. It's happening for those in the Elite One-on-One and group training programs. Super fired up and excited and ready to go. We'll be in Long Beach Island, and we will have an amazing immersive experience in creating acceleration. We will have fun. We will get in the ocean, and we will do crazy things and enjoy and break through comfort zones, and also make firm commitments. And then coming up in October, date to be set shortly, we'll be doing our Mastery virtual event. And that is going to be a part of Mastery program. It'll also be there that people can purchase and participate that are not in Mastery for that event. It'll be an immersive, lengthy day with every element of the formula being covered. So we have exciting times coming up. The group trainings, you guys have been doing a fantastic and incredible job as we reflect on what's happened. And Real Raws and Real Raw Opens, the progress and acceleration is tangible. It's shocking. It's exciting. And that has only just begun. Tremendous assets are being created in terms of incredibly lengthy explanations on all of the tremendous challenges and pains it solves for and accelerants it creates. And for those that have been participating already, we've also just begun. If you've done 3, 4, 5, just think of where things are going to be at 15, 20, and 25, let alone 50 and 100. So thank you to everybody for everything that you're doing. I have the blessing and privilege of having woken up this morning and gotten some surfing in already today. The waves are beautiful. It's just calm and peaceful, a sense of connection, isolation, present. And I wish the same reflective dynamic for you today. Whatever is going to happen today, spend a little bit of executive and creation and decision-making time. Sit, reflect, be the executive of your life. Appreciate yourself, love yourself. Don't just think of the challenges, right? Spend a good amount of time, like we said, connecting to what's incredible, what you are grateful for, what you love about yourself. You know, what are some of the most enjoyable, fun times if you're not getting anywhere today? But enjoy the space that you have, that you're in, and plan something in your mind. Maybe not commit to it, but what's something coming up that you want to participate in? What's a decision you want to make? What's some acceleration that you want to enjoy? What's something that you step outside of your comfort zone? Yeah, like what's that for you? So as we begin to draw to a close for today, Fernando, what's this last year been like for you? Like, how would you capture where you were in September 2019 and starting September 2020? What are you grateful for? What are you proud of? What's present?
What I would say is just a deep rising in zone action, for a long time, and we'll rip it open real quick. I was moving fast. I was being busy. I was a busy person, but I've never in my life felt more effective, more aligned towards my own personal why, my own personal legacy. And it's incredible what it looks like when you accelerate with multiple people, like the list of names that you just mentioned at the beginning of this call. And what I'm proud of is perseverance, diligence. There were, many, many moments of doubt, of self-mastery challenges, and we've been able to overcome. And we've gone through a lot. It's crazy when, even if I don't look at it through the perspective of a year, if I just look at January till now, if I wrote out a list of everything that's happened, that would be a lifetime for some. And it's incredible that just final one, we don't even talk about the fact that we launched our company with a 1,500 person event anymore. It just never happens. We never talk about it because that was like ages and centuries ago. It was only 8 months ago. So that's just to put that into perspective. So I'm grateful. Sean, let's not forget what you've done. Let's not forget your acceleration, your commitment. Even though you are the master of masters, your mastery has risen. I've felt it. I'm sure the movement has felt it. Your dedication to us, to me, to Adam, to the team, it's noticeable and it's apparent, and we're grateful for it because your energy is a presence, and our mastery would not be rising, and we wouldn't be able to enjoy the fun we're having or be as present to it A lot of us here, if we didn't have the formula you took a quarter century and hundreds of thousands of dollars to create. So from the movement, from the team, from everyone, thank you. And I hope you take some time to realize what you've done also, because you're moving fast, you're working hard, and you're impacting a lot of people. So thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Fernando. And thank you. And I received that and I appreciate that greatly. And what is truly most present for me is massive peace and gratitude, flow and rhythm. But also I want to give this to everybody. Our minds and our nervous systems lie to us all the time. You know, when I hit Friday at about 6:30 p.m., it had been going hard, just super intense. And I really felt like I just, and please receive this, right? Because this is in the spirit of like nervous system lying to us. And this happens not infrequently, probably for a lot of us, and it happens for me a lot. I was just like, I don't want to do this. I'm just exhausted. Like, what am I doing? This is just ridiculous. Like, this is crazy. And I'm sick and tired of just dealing with nonsense and, you know, people not doing what they're supposed to do, and friction and, you know, nonsensical debates and, you know, and you're like, whoa, oh my God. Like, no, it's not like a big deal. That probably happens 3 times a week. It just happened a little bit more intense for a lot of people, right? For you, I'm sure. And not that anything is going to happen. Like, I know it's like, oh, that's a cute thought. But on Friday, I was just exhausted. I was just exhausted and frustrated. And there's so many beautiful, incredible, unbelievable things, but I was just present to some aggravations and upsets and just dynamics that landed in the space of things that, you know, get to me a little bit, where my self-mastery could be optimized. And by Saturday morning, I get up at 4:30 in the morning and I just wrote and I wrote and I wrote and I wrote and I thought, and I listened to a couple different things. I listened to Tipping Point, and I just listened to some other, just asked Alexa questions that, you know, just curious and interesting to me about baseball and other things, and then went back and wrote some more, and then worked on modules, and then had, just like, that's what it was. And by like 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I was just in a space of unbelievable gratitude, like so thankful for every part of my life. And I share that because that's just how crazy our minds and nervous systems can be, especially when we're going fast. When we're going fast, things can feel, we can experience them incredibly powerfully. And if you hit a bump in your car going 20 miles per hour, it's very different than if you hit it at 60, which is very different than you hit it at 90, which is very different than you hit at 150. You know, at 20, it's like, oh, wow, cute. Like 150, it's like you feel like you actually are careening into the trees. And that's in the physical world. In the physical world, our mental world lies to us and tells us like that's what it is. And we're pulled still in our nervous system to avoid pain, avoid pain, avoid pain. You know, so our nervous system, like, you know, just like is so like hyper aware, like a deer hearing like a twig snap, just like that snap, boom, the head like looks around, you know. And so when we're intense and we're a little tired physically, or tired emotionally, we've drained ourselves a bit, our mind lies to us. So on this Labor Day, lock that in. Just remember, your mind lies to you. That life is beautiful and it's magical. And that more money in less time is more magic. It's present, it is here. It's on the other side of your fears and time blocking, all those things that I don't want to drop into in depth today. But just to say, remember to love yourself. Remember your magic and dreams are worth everything. And remember to build in those bursts and segments, not where you just exhale, but where you rejuvenate. Like, what are your waves? Like, what are your waves? What is your ocean? What is your time that you just rejuvenate? What is it for you? Maybe it's a walk and it's listening to birds and seeing them. Maybe it's sitting and remembering a family member that's not here anymore that you love, that imparted such incredible things into you. Maybe it's a memory and a smile and laugh from high school or from college or from friends and some crazy things that you did. Maybe it's with your children, your parents, siblings, somebody. Like, what's that magical, special place for you? You just get back into your heart and stay centered. And I wish that for you on Labor Day. And I wish all the peace in the world. And before we wrap it, I just want to go to Adam, and then we'll bring it home. Adam, for you, right, the last year Like, what's it been about? What are you, not what's it been about, what are you most proud of? Just drop in there. You, Adam, what are you most proud of?
Yeah, I would first definitely second everything Fernando said in regard to you and being grateful for where we are and everything that you're up to and we're up to. But if I was to drop in on what I'm most proud of, it is the fact that within this year, not even taking January, just going back to a year from almost today, what I have been able to accomplish and change in my life from year over year. To look back at Business Mastery and seeing you on stage and where I was in that moment, and to see all that's happened, outside forces, challenges, personal, professional, insane world challenges, and to be here today with what we're doing together and changing the world together. I'm just proud that you can do so much in such a short amount of time. So just grateful for that on this day.
Yeah. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody. And let's all remember that to contribute to making the world a greater place, it starts with us rising in our mastery, love for ourselves, and love for people.